What if I told you the real villains of the Expanse were never the proto-molecule? Not Marco and Naros, not Laconia, not even the Ring Builders. It was something so powerful, it wiped out a civilization that had already conquered the galaxy. The unknown aggressors, also called the Dark Gods by fans, are easily one of the most terrifying forces in sci-fi. And the craziest part, we never truly see them. We only see the damage they leave behind. To understand the unknown aggressors, we have to go back billions of years before humanity ever discovered the proto-molecule. An ancient species known as the Ring Builders created the proto-molecule and the Ring Gates. They spread across thousands of star systems, manipulated physics, and created a galaxy-wide hive mind. These beings were basically gods, but then something destroyed their civilization. The Ring Builders had discovered a way to pull energy from another universe. They drilled holes through reality itself using the Ring Gates, and eventually, whatever existed on the other side noticed. At first, humanity had no idea aggressors still exist, because the attacks are subtle. Ships disappear, people black out, time skips, and reality glitches. But the deeper humanity pushes into the ring space, the more violent the attacks become. In Chipola Burn, humanity reaches Ilus, and that's where one of the first major clues is discovered: the bullet. Elvi Okoye studies an object left behind after the unknown aggressors attacked the Ring Builders. A perfectly black sphere. It absorbs light strangely, it distorts physics, and nobody truly understands what it is. Elvi eventually realizes something horrifying. The bullet may not be a weapon at all. It may be a scar, a wound left in reality itself. And this is where Miller's story becomes tragic. By this point, Detective Miller only exists as an investigator, a construct created by the proto-molecule using Miller's mind. The proto-molecule uses him to communicate with Holden, but when Holden interacts with the bullet, something notices him. For the first time in the series, we actually see what happens when the unknown aggressors attack directly. Miller starts breaking apart, his memories fragment, his thoughts collapse, his connection to the proto-molecule begins failing, and he describes it in one of the creepiest lines in the series. It's like something reaching in between the spaces in my thoughts. And that reveals the horrifying truth. The unknown aggressors appear capable of attacking consciousness itself, and that may be how they destroyed the Ring Builders. The Ring Builders functioned as one massive interconnected hive mind, one shared intelligence. And the aggressors may have figured out how to attack the network underneath reality itself. And they didn't necessarily destroy the Ring Builders with fleets or bombs. It almost seems like they erased them from the inside. But humans are different, and ironically, that difference may be what saves humanity. The Ring Builders function almost like one giant consciousness, but humans are isolated, independent, and chaotic. Every human brain operates separately, so when the aggressors attack, humanity survives the damage in ways the Ring Builders couldn't. Still, the attacks keep evolving. In Babylon's ashes, humanity learns the Ring Gates have limits. This becomes known as the transit threshold. If too much mass or energy passes through the gates, the unknown aggressors react. And one of the first major victims is Marco and Naros. By this point in the series, Marco believes he had already won. The Free Navy had devastated Earth, the inner planets are collapsing, and Marco sees himself as the future ruler of the belt. But during his escape through the Ring Gates, his fleet triggers a catastrophic reaction. And suddenly, his fleet disappears. No explosion, no distress call, no final battle. Marco and Naros is simply erased from existence. This gave rise to the term Going Dutchman. Then comes the Barkeith, one of the most horrifying Dutchman events ever recorded. The Barkeith was a massive Donner-class battleship that defected alongside Winston Duarte's followers during the rise of Laconia. As it passed through the Laconia Gate, the ship vanished. 1 second it existed, the next, gone. No wreckage, no survivors, no explanation. And that's when humanity finally realizes the truth. The disappearances aren't random, something inside the gates is watching. By Persepolis rising, Duarte's Laconian Empire began using technology far beyond anything humanity has ever seen. And the worst example? The Magnetar weapons. Ships like the Heart of the Tempest carrying weapons so powerful, they don't just destroy targets, they erase them. One shot could annihilate entire fleets, but every use of those weapons also interacts with the same strange forces connected to the ring gates, and every shot appears to provoke stronger reactions from the unknown aggressors. In Tiamat's wrath, Duarte makes the worst decision in human history. He decides to fight back. Instead of avoiding the entities that destroyed the ring builders, Duarte tries to attack them directly. The Laconians discovered the Tacoma system, a system containing an unnaturally trapped neutron star, essentially a cosmic bomb. They theorized the ring builders may have created as a weapon against the aggressors, so Duarte's empire triggers it. And for a brief moment, it seems possible humanity may have actually affected the unknown aggressors, but then they retaliate. And this is where the Expanse stops feeling like science fiction and starts becoming cosmic horror. After Tacoma, the attacks become far more violent. Entire populations lose consciousness, ships lose chunks of time, human minds begin breaking apart, reality itself starts malfunctioning. People aboard Medina Station suddenly freeze in place, others collapse, some never fully recover, and survivors describe the sensation like something touched their minds directly. By Leviathan falls, Duarte becomes convinced humanity must evolve into a hive mind to survive. And that's when the horrifying realization hits. That exact kind of connected consciousness may be what doomed the ring builders in the first place. The unknown aggressors aren't just attacking humanity. It almost seems like they're studying it, learning, adapting, experimenting, trying to figure out how human consciousness works. And that's what makes them so terrifying. These aren't aliens with ships. They aren't an empire. They may not even be a civilization humanity can truly understand. They're beings operating on a level so far beyond humanity that fighting them is like bacteria declaring war on a hurricane. Elvi Okoye slowly realizes the horrifying pattern. Every time humanity pushes deeper into protomolecule technology, something pushes back. And then Holden realizes the truth. The gates were never a gift. They were a warning. In the final moments of the series, James Holden makes the ultimate sacrifice. He destroys the entire ring network. The gate collapses, the colonies become isolated, and the interstellar civilization dies overnight. But humanity survives. And Holden ultimately understands something Duarte never did. Survival means nothing if humanity loses what makes it human. And across 9 books, humanity slowly learns the truth. The protomolecule wasn't the greatest threat. The ring builders weren't the greatest threat. The greatest threat was whatever waited in the dark between universes. And the creepiest part, even by the end of the Expanse, we still have no idea what the unknown aggressors really were.